Good morning, everyone. So it's 9 a.m. on Sunday, and I'm actually enacting my 2-hour co-working space with you, which is going to be running 3 days a week from 9 a.m. till 11 BST, and it will always be different days depending on which days I have off. The purpose is to create a productive co-working space that people can join in with online if they just simply would like to sit down and get stuff done alongside other people, along with other people, such as myself, because I will be there and I will be using that space for that purpose. So we are in really big breakthrough territory around here, simply because we have to be. Money is getting tight. I've got a certain deadline of a couple of months where I really need to up my income. And so I have got no choice but to put it out of the bag. And I have well and truly started and begun on that journey now. And I'm going to keep going, and it's going to be amazing. I think I'm over the stress of it, and I'm really into like the momentum and the flow, which is incredible. So that being said, for the next 2 hours, I'm actually going to be clearing the floor in my bedroom, because this is a huge monumental hurdle and challenge for me to overcome, is to literally just get my bedroom functioning and beautiful, like a beautiful living space. This is very key to everything. I'm sure probably 100% of people will agree with that. I've brushed my hair, I've got a matcha. I haven't done much else this morning, but I am raring to go. So this is the moment. I'm going to switch off my camera and I'm going to get into it for 2 hours. I might come in and check in with you guys as I go. But yeah, basically this is going to be very similar to the format that I'm going to be using for 2-hour co-working space. It's just that I will be launching and hosting that session 3 times a week on Zoom. So thank you for watching, and let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to rep whilst I eat my eggs. Apologies for the camera angle, I just don't have a flattering one. To share with you right now. But I need to get this out and I need to get this recorded. Apologies, I'm absolutely wolfing down some eggs. So I am an hour and a half into my morning session, 9 till 11, of pure productivity, doing things. And it's ignited pure ideas of how to move forwards, and I need to record them because I need to get this down. I'm going to make content out of it simultaneously, but I really need to get this down in a productive and fruitful way. So I'm going to run a free masterclass, and I'm going to advertise this with a view to this becoming a sales funnel to gaining email addresses. This is and my demographic is people who are desperate, the back's against the wall, and they want to make money in the online space somehow. And either they're not sure how to, or they just need that boost to say, yes, this is the moment. So the vibes were very much time's up. My back's against the wall. I've got nowhere to turn to but into success. My back's against the wall, but I've got nowhere to turn but into success. And also, I think the name of the masterclass is going to be called How to Capitalize on the Moment of Desperation, and the art of the online sales funnel. Learning the art of the online sales funnel, mastering the art of the online sales funnel. So I'm going to introduce people to system.io, and I'm going to show them how they can set up the very early stages of their sales funnel. System.io is free to use. The masterclass is going to be free to use, and there's a reason why the masterclass is going to be free to use. In my general demeanor, I'm now trying everything. So I am trying everything, and I will document me trying everything. So this is on. I am on. I am now officially on. You can join my journey, you can watch me, you can learn from me. I will be telling you exactly what's up, what I'm doing, and you can copy me as well if you like to. You can sort of take what I'm doing and, copy my business model. So that's the value that I'm offering. I'm going to introduce people to system.io and show them how to just very early stages of implementing a mailing list and why this is important. Because then you can start creating products and you can start sharing them. I'm going to start with a series or a suite of very low ticket items because I'm aiming this at the dirt poor demographic, because I am that dirt poor demographic. I'm desperate, my back is up against the wall, and this is going to be the same for my clients. You're feeling desperate and your back is up against the wall. Like you literally have to take action now. There is no other choice. There is no other way. Time's run out. It's over. Now is the time to take action. There's no other choice. It's that moment where you sink or you swim. You will, and there is no sink. You have to swim and you have to make it. So it's real, and we can all capitalize on that moment of desperation. I'm capitalizing on it in myself, and I'm going to capitalize it on in my business. I'm going to capitalize on it in my business, and I'm going to share and invite you to do the same. You may capitalize on that moment of desperation. That moment of desperation, like, I have to take action now. Things are really bad. Things are really bleak. I really need to turn this around, and I really need to make it work as of right now. So that's going to be the theme of the masterclass, and maybe it will be like a come shopping with me as well, invite you to join my co-working space just to get things done. Maybe you have an idea. Invite you to look at my YouTube channel where I'm documenting everything, and invite you to make your own, where I am literally documenting everything day by day. And this is just a note to self to consider moving on to Ganjing World as well, or in lieu of YouTube, probably going to do the two side by side. So note to self, move on to Ganjing World. And I can talk more about that in another time. I might do a Ganjing World video on Ganjing World. But for now, let's just stay focused on the task in hand. Yes, I do want to move over to Ganjing World and I can explain the reasons for that at another time. I can't remember where I got up to, so I'm going to have to just leave it there. So I've lost my train of thought. I think I've got it back. So a suite of products, very low ticket prices, very much entry level prices. Come join me, or come and have a look at my YouTube channel or Ganjing World channel, as I was just sort of alluding to and talking about. And I'm inviting you to do the same. Document it every single day. Upload every single day. It's so easy. And this is going to bring me on to my personal branding formula of how to make personal branding so easy. It's literally your taste and how you would like to do things, plus or times the amount of time that you have to do it. So say, take me for example, I'm very much entry level. That's very my brand. It's very much the first thing that is to hand, do that and just do it now, because time is up. There is no time. So the time that's available to me is kind of like zero time. The time that's available to me is the now, and I have to take action now. I have to squeeze it all in and ram it all in as of right now. Otherwise it's just not going to happen, and I need to make it happen because this is the moment of desperation. So it's like I need to take that entry level thing, you know, that first thing that is to hand, and I need to do it now. Time is very limited, so I need to just make that happen and work. I need to convey the idea very concisely and precisely right now, and that equals my personal brand. So it's very simplistic, it's very simplified, it's very what you see is what you get. It's very much like I'm flying through with the ideas now, and I'm not so worried about the formatting. I'm a little bit worried about the formatting. Like, I do still have an aesthetic eye. It's just that I'm not spending hours on Canva making this really pretty and pink. That is just not my vibe. That will be the vibe for other people. So say for example, your taste is very pretty and pink. That's your taste. And maybe you personally have got time to spend on making a brand look pretty and pink, taking your time on it. Maybe that's how you would like to spend your time. Maybe you have the luxury of being able to spend that time, which is perfect, because that's you. That is your brand. That's your vibe that it's bringing to the table. My vibe right now is like, there is no time. Time is run out, time is up. So I'm living in the now. Like, the only time I have available to me is the now. Whereas you might be thinking, I've got the time to develop this side hustle in a really calm, composed way. I've got time to spend time on Canva and therefore make things really pretty and elaborate and pink. And that equals your personal brand. It represents you, it represents your pace, it represents your energy, it represents your taste. And that's what you will be offering. That's what people will be coming to find in your brand. So again, what you see is what you get. Your personal brand is a perfect snapshot of you. It really indicates the time that you have to spend, the time that you have to spend with other people and other projects, like the pace that you're going to be working with. So yeah, it represents you perfectly, and that's just one example. So that being said, I'm just going to remind everybody that the internet is just a container for ideas and just a conveyor for ideas. Okay, so here I am, I'm espousing these ideas. These ideas aren't necessarily my own, it's just my own take on them. So this is my filter on these or those ideas which are readily available. Many people around the world are doing this, and you can see that left, right and center. You can probably see that anywhere. Look anywhere and you will find somebody that is engaging in digital marketing of some form, and that's just what's up. So I am putting my own filter and spin on it, and I'm working my way through it. I'm documenting it. I'm inviting you to do the same, but you will have your own filter and spin on this, so that you can take what I'm sort of sharing with you, these ideas. You can take them from me, or you can take them from someone else, and you can put your own spin on it. The difference is I'm just inviting you to do that as of right now. I'm inviting you to join my co-working space if that suits you, to come and co-work, with me on whatever it is that is applicable to you right now. It's not a mentoring space, it's not a coaching space, it's literally just co-working. You can copy that idea and methodology for yourself as well. Offer your own co-working space, excuse me, at a time that suits you. Now, the other thing that I'm going to be doing with all of this is that I'm going to be breaking down into a blog, and I'm going to be using AI to help me. So using AI could be another strand of my masterclass. Yeah, I can basically watch this YouTube video back and I can make notes on how I'm going to conduct my masterclass, and then I can show you, take that and show you and give you examples of how I'm using AI in my work to give me ideas on how to run my business, how to take steps forward. And at the end of the day, this all does boil back down to taking steps forwards. You actually will be surprised, I think, at A, how much you know, and B, how much you didn't realize that you knew if you are not already implementing and making money off of your ideas and off of your take and perspective on this world and how it's operating in this vein or this theme of online digital marketing. So we're going to take this lens and we're going to take this filter and we're going to say, you actually already know so much more than you realize that you know, even if it's just a case of boiling it down and being like, come co-work with me. I've got some things that I need to be getting on with, or I need to create a space where I sit down and think about the things that I need to be getting on with. I just need to get organized in some way or small format, some small way forward. I need to start picking a path forward. And when you do actually start taking action, that's when everything else is going to fall into place. Seriously, big time. Everything else is going to fall into place when you start taking action, and you can start taking action inside a space that other people are paying for to spend time with you whilst you're taking action, because that's what I'm doing. I've yet to receive my first customer as of like right now, but at least I've got something to offer. At least I've got something to start advertising, and you can do the same. So that's it in a nutshell. We're going to be taking tiny steps forwards together. Come and join me in my co-working space. Please sign up to my mailing list to keep an eye on what I'm doing, because I will be sharing value with you for free. I will be updating my YouTube channel. I will be very likely moving on to Ganjing World. I'll be documenting all of this. I'll be making blog posts about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. I'm going to be using AI to help me do things, to kind of guide and instruct me or give me ideas and suggestions. I'm still going to do the work myself. It's still going to be a lot of work, but it's also content. So I can pick a path forward, and all of it is so productive at this point. So I really can't lose. And neither can you if you start taking the journey forward. So take the journey forwards with me. I invite you to come and take the journey forwards with me. Let's see where we can get to. If this is right for you, subscribe, come on board, subscribe to my YouTube channel, sign up to the mailing list, consider joining co-working space, whatever is right for you. Or just take this information and fly in your own small way, because goodness only knows, I onboarded information for 10 years and only now am I actually implementing it. I'm determined to make my first sale. I'm going to be trying everything and I'm going to be documenting everything. Online digital marketing is just one strain, one avenue, one aspect. I want to say one spine. Maybe it's the spine of the business. I'm going to be trying a lot more other things. I think it's very important to have a product, and I'm going to be talking about that in my journey forwards as I create products. And I invite you to create products just like mine, just like me, just in the same way that I am. Okay, like I can just be 1 or 2 steps ahead of you, and you're very welcome to try something very similar in your own way with your own product. So that being said, I think I'm going to wrap it up and leave it there. Here's to our success, and let's keep moving forwards. So, all of that being said, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to upload this into a YouTube channel. Upload this onto my YouTube channel. I'm going to turn it into a YouTube video and upload it onto my YouTube channel. And then I'm going to get AI to break it down into a masterclass. I'm going to see if that's possible to give me the format of a masterclass off of the back of this video that I've just recorded, because that would be super handy and also super interesting. So thank you so much for watching. I've got a lot of work to do, but I'm going to do it and it's going to be amazing. So yeah, join the journey with me if this resonates for you. There's going to be some really interesting things coming down the line.